running in tip-top shape and stay ahead of all the problems. The coachman has me stumped. I think I've made it worse. Seems like everything I do to the lately to the engine, as far as tuning it up, having the timing set right, that sort of thing, seems like just make it worse. I even bought a timing light, but the scale that you read it on is, there's two of them. One of them you cannot see, it's blocked. The other one is way down on the bottom underneath, and I can't look at it and turn the distributor. I can't be down underneath and up here at the same time. I should have asked Scotty to give me a hand the other day and set it proper, but I didn't. He would have. I was just being lazy and doing other things, saying, "Oh, it runs good enough. I'll get to it." Well, now it wouldn't start, and it's been a little bit temperamental about starting, but it would still start, so I've been putting it off. And then it wouldn't start down at the Circle K when we got gas. I'm like, all right. So I popped the hood and I moved the timing a little bit. So I was thinking it's too far advanced because it was bucking a little bit, and so I went the opposite way and retarded it a little bit, and now it seems noticeably more sluggish. And I know about things being advanced the timing. If it's too far advanced, usually the engine will knock and ping a little bit, and that's when you know you've gone a little bit too far. You need to back it off from that, and yeah, you don't want to be that far advanced. So, but it already was. It ran great, and it wasn't knocking or pinging. So I thought that's a pretty good setting right there. Running fantastic, no knocks, no pings, but it would, buck back when you try to start it. So I thought, well, I'll just back it off a little bit more. It seemed a little bit better, but then it's still just not quite right. Maybe I actually have a weak starter, and I'm going about this the wrong way. Or there's that loose and dirty connection thing too. I don't think it would be loose, possibly dirty. So I got a number of things I need to go over and check. I need to work through the problem. I think timing is definitely too far retarded right now. It's actually running hot. Well, not hot. It's running a little bit warmer than it normally does according to the gauge. And I always thought it might run too hot. That would be another symptom of it being too far advanced. And it would start running a little bit hotter too. Maybe it's so far retarded that would also cause it to run hot. I've never had that scenario before, so that's just a guessing thing. Anyway, I gotta get this. I gotta spend some time on this and get this thing figured out. Obviously, it's still running. We're traveling, so I don't have it screwed up that bad, but it just ain't right. So I'm not quite on top of this little situation yet. We are headed north towards Quartzsite today, going up, and this video is probably a day late, so in real time I'm probably already there. In real time it's probably the 18th, unless I upload this evening. Maybe I'll just do that maybe I'll just make this a short video and I'll get this uploaded, and it'll still be the 17th. But we're on our way up to the hangout up there for a little bit at Posa South. Bella is co-piloting as usual. Everything's under control in that department. What else? I got a little propane leak detector. A guy that. These guys that fill up, guys or gals that fill up propane are supposed to be trained, and you'd think they'd follow that training properly every time they fill propane, until they don't. And the guy didn't. and it caused my one valve to leak because he didn't open it the whole way. He left it midway. Anyway, I think that's straightened out now, but I have a propane leak detector, and I'm going to check that again. I don't think I've showed that showed that little gizmo. I know I haven't. I'll show you that. It's a little pocket size or a handheld. It's just a little thing. Pretty dang cheap, considering. You might have to whip that thing out and take a look at that. Yeah, it's running a little bit warm, but it's not getting. But it's steady. It's not climbing. It's not getting hotter. Just running warmer than usual. And it's a cool day, so it's not like we're stuck in traffic and it's getting hot, or we're not, working it hard like we're climbing a steep mountains or towing anything. So there's no reason for it to be running. It just started doing this since I adjusted that timing improperly, obviously. All right. All right, we're gonna get up the road a piece here and get. I don't even want to shut it off, but I have to stop at registration up at the LTVA South and get another pass. This is another a 2-week pass. You can buy the 2-week pass or the season pass. So I just grabbed another 2-week pass for 40 bucks, and that ain't bad. 40 bucks ain't nothing. All right, you can burn that up in a single stay at the regular campground. So we're gonna stay a couple nights. I don't know, maybe it's getting a little bit warmer. Maybe we'll pull off if we have to. It's too much warmer. Let it cool down and back that timing, or advance that timing back in that direction a little bit. The opposite way in which I went. Alright, alright. Just occurred to me, there could be another variable here. Maybe it running warmer than it normally does has nothing to do with the timing. It could be that new thermostat I put in. That new Israeli-made thermostat is possibly failing already. See, I'm glad I kept the old one. I knew it worked. Maybe I should just put the old one back in it when I fixed that little leaky poo. Yeah. It's running, I don't know, we got like 30 miles to go. 29 miles to go. And it's not running any cooler, that's for sure. Well, we'll see. Hopefully we make it. Alright. That's making me nervous a little bit. Hopefully we're approaching the one of them border patrol check stations. Oh good, they're closed. I didn't want to have to slow down and go over their little speed bumps and just to be waved on anyway with it running hot like this. I just want to keep things in motion. Objects in motion tend to stay in motion. Actually the temperature thing's coming back down a little bit. We were climbing a little bit. It is an uphill, slightly up in elevation, going from Yuma back up to Arizona, just by a few hundred, it's not a lot, by a few hundred feet, but we are going uphill nonetheless. We just went over the one, probably the only big hill, I think, on the whole way. It may be settling down a little bit. Still above where it normally is, but it was starting to climb up even more and making me nervous. And now it's settled down a little bit. Hopefully we can get there the rest of the way without overheating. And I can spend some time. I'll get the engine cover off and I'll dig back into this thing a little bit. Try to get it sorted out. I'm supposed to be the expert, right? Maybe I lost my touch. And maybe not. Alright, I think it's definitely an unrelated issue. Slow but sure, that temperature gauge has been coming back down. You know, with the exception of that one hill, well, never mind that. It just seems to be slowly working its way back down closer to where it would normally run. I think that thermostat is not operating properly. You know, where we're traveling right now is very flat land in this section. And it was the first part of the trip was really flat too, but it came way up, you know. We had that little interruption, the exception of that hill, but now we're back on a flat again. And I don't know if that hill caused it to get warmer and made the thermostat move a little bit, and then when we got back on the flat land, if that movement kind of caused it to maybe open up. It seems like that thermostat would be maybe stiff or just not operating right. I suspect that. Sorry, the wheels are turning. I mean, it's almost down back on that line again. It usually rides a little bit below that line, and we were above that line and a little bit more, about halfway to the red, and now it's slowly almost back down to the line. I don't know. I'll eventually get to the bottom of it all. It's playing tricks with me. The coach was being stubborn. I'm not happy with it right now, but I'll win in the end. I'll get to the bottom of all this. Only 7 more miles to go, and it's staying down close to that line. I think we're gonna make it. Maybe I'm just overlooking something. Maybe it's one of them things where I'll just say, oh, nah, you know, what's your thoughts? I'm gonna be diagnosing this. I'm gonna be digging into this thing today. You know, any ideas? Keep in mind, this is new. Not much has changed. Drove this thing from Pennsylvania out here. All the symptoms have been pretty much the same. Not much has changed. This is just an all of a sudden thing today. So, timing or thermostat sticking, or something else I'm not thinking of right now. Throw your comment down there. Where am I going wrong? What have I overlooked? What have I screwed up? Alright, it's 5.8. 4 miles to go, and the temperature's going back up again. Nothing has changed. We're still traveling where it's flat. Still traveling the same speed, about 62 or 63 miles an hour. Nothing has changed, but the needle's going back up again. So that's kind of telling me that thermostat's just kind of maybe not operating properly. I'm suspicious. We have made it.
Your destination is on the right.
All right, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, there it is. 180 for seasonal, long term, and 40 for 2 weeks is a short visit permit. So, all right, let's get up here. Wait, 9 to. Oh, their hours changed. What time is it? All right, let me go. They didn't look open. So let me go check. This one is getting smarter and badder. We pull in anywhere there's a camper's at. And she starts whining once out and that sort of thing. You be patient. I'll be right back. They looked like they were closed for a minute, and so I left the coachman running, and I went up to the window, and even the attendant here knows me. She said, "Hey, it's Dave." So I said, "Oh, okay, you are open. Let me go shut the coachman off." So now, when I get done registering and go to start it back up, we might be stuck here for a little bit until I get it going again. I don't know. Hang on, I gotta get my license plate number to register. I wonder if she'd mind if I recorded her. She's very friendly greeting.
Hello, Dave.
Do you mind?
Not at all.
Okay.
How may I help you?
I want a 2-week pass.
All right.
Okay.
And that is $40.
And okay, I'll get it. All right, I'm not going to record all this.
That's fine. You can edit it out.
I'm not going to put my personal information on the internet.
No, you're not.
We'll be right back. Her name was Linda, and she was quite nice. Very, very pleasant to talk to. And she might come hang out tomorrow with us a bit. But we actually sat and chatted for a bit. Maybe she had her fill. She's like, "Oh, that Dave guy." Maybe not so much, right? Uh-oh, I heard my name.
One of your subscribers.
All right, I'm gonna turn it off again, okay? All right. It is nice meeting people. Everybody's always so nice. So far. You never know. You know, the world's got all kind of people in it. Sometimes you run into not so nice people. I think people wouldn't bother to look me up and give me a hard time that didn't like me. Let's hope not. Come on, girl. All right. Is the coachman gonna start? Please. We only gotta go up here a little bit. Ooh, good. All right. I gotta get this thing fixed. It just makes me a wreck. And I just got another hi Dave from that fella. it's weird. It's just weird. All right, well, we made it. We came out the road just past the dumpsters, and we're on the north side of the road. Which, you know, coming out the road, you know, that means we're on the left, just past the dumpsters. So I think I'm gonna spend the evening. I got some housework to do. Place is a mess. Not that I expect company inside, but I'm just generally speaking, it's got to be a wreck again. It happened so fast somehow. All right, Bella, it's time we switch chairs again. Okay, come on, get down. Come on, I got some editing to do, girl. We'll throw your bed. We'll throw your bed out of this chair, over into this chair. Okay. Put an armrest down. Get it jammed in here a little bit. And there you go. I put this window up and keep what heat we have in, because it's going to be a cool one tonight. All right, I'm gonna get busy editing. I'll see some of you probably tomorrow.